Right, next we're going to insert what's called a video slider. Now if we check out the home page, it's looking pretty good. So we've got the big picture at the top, then we've got these blurbs and then some pictures. Then we've got a single video there, and some testimonials, and some more information and a contact us page. So what I'd like to do is insert a video slider here. So first off, I'll go and enable the Visual Builder, and if I scroll down to where I want to insert the video slider, I'm going to put it under these things here. So I'm going to create a new section here. So I just use the regular, just use the default there, and if I scroll all the way down to the end, you've got this thing called video slider. Now by default that's gone in there. Now before I do anything, what I need to do is get some videos, and I've got some videos that I was checking out on YouTube, so let's look at them one at a time. This is the first one, so I grab the URL there, and I'll just quickly bring up Notepad, and I'll paste the URL in there. Then I'll go to the next video, and again I'll grab the URL and I'll paste that into Notepad. Then I'll go to the next one, grab the URL, paste it into Notepad, and then the next one. So again I'll just select the URL, press Ctrl C, go to Notepad, press press Ctrl V to paste it in. I'll do the last two, so there's this one, so I grab the URL, go to Notepad here, paste it in, and then finally I've got this one here, so I'll grab the URL and paste it into here. So I'll just reselect that first URL, because we're going to use that in a second, and I'll go back to where we were. Now as you can see, by default it's set up a sample video for us. So what I need to do is go and click here to edit that sample video. So I don't want this one, so what I can do is click on the trash symbol here. So I'm going to trash that. I want to add a new one. Now I'm not inserting it from the media library, I'm inserting it from a URL. I'm inserting it from YouTube. So basically I paste in the URL there and say OK, insert into post. So that's now done the first one. So I click here. So that one is now done. Right, what I'll do is go and get the second video URL. So I'll select that and copy it into memory. And what I'm going to do here is click here to add another video. I'll get rid of the default one. Add a new video from a URL. So I'll just select that and insert into post, and then I'll click on the save. So now I've got two videos there. If I go back here, I can go and grab the next one. So I grab that, go and say right, add another video, delete the default sample one there, add video, insert from URL, paste that in, and go insert into post, and then click on the save. So I've now got three videos. Let's keep going. So this is video number 4, so I'll go and select the URL, go back here and say right, let's add a new video, delete the default one that's displayed there, go and add a new one, go to where it says insert from URL, paste it in, and insert into post, and then click on that. So I've now got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go back here. We've got another 2. Let's go and grab these. So that's the URL there. I can go back here and say right, let's add another video. Let's delete the default one. Let's go and add the one I've just copied. So insert from URL, paste that in again, and then insert into post, and click here. We've got one more, which is this one here. So I'll click here where it says add new video, get rid of the default one, add the video I've just copied, insert from URL, paste the information in, and then insert into post, and then click here. So the way this works is within this single module I've enabled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different videos, and each one of those individual videos I can control by clicking on here. So if I wanted to adjust the first video in some way, I'd click here, and then I can change it to maybe something else. There's not a lot of other options. You've got an overlay and what have you. If you go to design again, there's not many options you've got here, so I'll just come out of that. So you can click here for individual sort of tuning of individual videos, but if you scroll down, anything you change here will apply to all the videos. So where it says elements, for instance, do you want to show arrows, yes or no? Overlay, you can change that if you want to. In the same way, I can click on design as normal and change things like spacing and sizing and borders and all the usual stuff. But if I just simply click on here to save my changes, by and large the defaults work quite nicely. So if I go and make sure I've saved everything, and then if I exit the Visual Builder, and if I scroll down, there's that single video we inserted earlier, but down here now we've got a whole collection of videos. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and if you click here, people can select other videos. So let's say they want to look at that video there, they just click here, and that will play up here. I can click there just to pause it. Let's say I want a different one. Maybe I want maybe that one there. Click on that, click here, and you can use the controls to fast forward and all the rest of it the normal way. So I'll just pause that. That's your video slider. Very visually appealing and very simple to set up, as you've just seen. Maybe it would have been enhanced, possibly with some text above here. So let's actually go and do that. Let's click on Enable Visual Builder, and I'll scroll down to the appropriate point down here. Where are we? There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under this and select a new, or create a new row, and it'll just take the defaults and insert a text module. And I'll type in something like Thai beaches and nature, and again I'll just center that and maybe use a heading too so it stands out a bit better, and maybe make it bold. And then what I'll do in the normal way, I'll just simply drag this row above the top one and just park it up the top there. So now that's adding as a title for what follows down here. Again, I could change the spacing and the sizing and all the rest of it, but we've done that before with other modules, so you get the idea. Then if we just slowly scroll down the home page, it's looking even more visual than it was. So we've got our main video there, we've got the testimonials, we've got feedback there, and here we've got our slider, so people can just sort of slide through and look at all the different videos that are available.